Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
All right, guys. All right. Guys, I got an amazing show for you now. This is the coolest thing ever. You know how much I love Aminah Hamdan, and you know I love when she comes on. She gives me tips about my cat Beat. She is the founder of the official petboutique.com, straight to the point, grooming.com. She has been doing this, and she can teach you how to do it at home. And the proof is in the pudding. She goes, well, you know what? Let me show you how to do it. I'm going to do it. So today, via Zoom, if you got, I don't know where you're listening from. If you're in your car, you can't see it, but then you can go to the archives and check it out later. But people watching this right now, we're going to see something really cool. We're going to see Aminah Hamdan showing us what she can teach you so you could do it and be financially stable. And I'm just so psyched. Guys, go to officialpetboutique.com to get more information. You can call in 631-730-7376 or instant feedback. And my producer will get it. Go to KC Instant Feedback. Guys, I'm so psyched to bring back to the program here on Zoom Live, the one and only Miss Aminah Hamdan. Hey, Aminah, what's going on?
Hey, Casey, how have you been?
What's going on? I mean, how are you today?
Oh, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I decided that today I was going to give y'all a tutorial on some basic things that you can do at home with your animal to keep them up in between grooms, or if you want to practice, starting out in grooming by yourself that are kind of safe,
Awesome.
safe ways to do things. I know.
Great.
Right?
This is so cool. I'm so excited.
It's excited. It's very
so
exciting.
tell me where you are and let me just hand it over to you.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I did a setup in a home, like a home setting. So anybody can order their table. You can go on Amazon and order it, a pet grooming table for the house. They're not as sturdy as, the professional heavy duty ones, because the ones that I have are about 150 pounds a piece.
Wow.
So I ordered a smaller table, something that you can carry with one hand if necessary. Set it up in a kitchen setup where you can do it with a little bit of space. You don't need much room at all. And then I also brought my equipment so you can see the type of equipment that I've been speaking about all this time and how to use it.
This is great.
Yeah.
I get to see Jordan in action.
And then I'm also going to do some nail trim as well. That way you can see how to properly trim the nails. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right,
this is great. You got it. Let's go.
So I'm just going to flip my camera around real quick so y'all can see the setup. Okay.
Oh, who's that?
So this is Buddy.
Hey, Buddy.
This is Buddy.
All right, cool.
He's an old man. He's about 10 years old, as you can tell by his teeth. They've seen their days. So this here is just a regular table. It's a small, 36-inch table. It's bone shaped. You can order it right off of Amazon. It is, I think they're not too much. I think they're about $72 or so. So fairly reasonably priced. You got to come in closer.
Oh, look at him. Oh,
there you go.
Hey, Buddy.
Yeah,
cool.
We're trying to figure out the depth perception here.
Okay.
So it just have to be on the closer side. Oh, okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can see him. I can't see you, Aminah.
Yeah, because I'm off to the side.
I see. Okay, so you want us to see the close of what you're doing?
Yeah, you're gonna want to see what I'm doing more or less than me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So all right. So this is the table. The equipment that I have, I'm using my shears. These are my curved 7 inches, and these are my chunkers. These are the only two that I ever use during grooming. My nail trimmers. This is what the industrial ones look like. They're very nice and sharp. I'm also going to be.
Excuse me, Aminah. Maybe they can come in a little closer because it's very blurry.
Come in closer.
Maybe they can just wipe that camera for a minute, maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a lot better. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's in portrait mode for some reason.
Okay. Look at Buddy. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So right now, Aminah's just checking out. Yeah, she's checking out.
There you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. There we go. Okay.
We're just gonna have to be up close.
Perfect. Thank you, Aminah. We don't want to miss any of this, so.
I know, right? I'm sorry. This is my first time doing this.
Really, yeah, no, it's totally cool. No, this is
you
really
just have to stay close. All right, so I'm just gonna show you how to clear out the hair from the bottom of the feet, and then how to trim the nails back.
One more time before we get there. Can you show us the tools again?
Yeah. So these are my curved shears. You see the curve? Sorry. I don't know why this is in portrait mode. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
And these are my chunkers. These are what I do to trim the hair.
Okay.
And then my clipper, my nail trimmer. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on with that. It looks blurry. My nail trimmer. And then I'm also going to be using a 30. I don't know why that's doing that. It's like all blurry. Is it
Yeah,
blurry to
maybe
you? Can you
if
see?
you have a cloth, you can maybe
There.
wipe the.
No, it's the camera mode. I don't know how to change the camera mode.
Okay.
And then
Hey, Aminah, it's me,
my
Gil.
clipper.
You can hear me,
Hey,
but it's not
Gil.
into the audio. So this is just
Okay.
you and I are talking right now.
Okay.
It sounds to me that your video has a filter on it. Is there any way you can take off the filter?
We take a commercial.
We can go on a short commercial break, okay?
Okay. Okay. Do that.
Hey guys, hey guys, we're gonna take a short commercial break. We just got a couple technical things we got to work out, and this is so cool, guys. We're gonna be right back with Aminah Hamdan. Okay, be right back.
This is Daniel Hart, author, consultant, and teacher at Life Path Numerology Center. For 30 years, I have been counseling and helping clients worldwide to find their true path and overcome obstacles. With my business and legal background, I help businesses create a consistent, trust-building image. I help employers and employees to avoid premature burnout.
Hey folks, Tom McManaman here from Stimulus Brand Communications. Thanks for tuning in on pbnpodcast.com. Every day we create new brandscapes for companies large and small. Banks, hospitals, law firms, schools, tourism, sports teams, real estate, insurance, eyewear, and even a brew pub. Check our website at stimulusbrand.com or call 609-538-1126. Let's start a conversation.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
All right, beautiful guys, beautiful. All right, we're back with Aminah.
Okay.
She's about to give us a tutorial here with Buddy. Take it away, Aminah.
Yeah. Okay. I fixed the issue there. Okay. So back to this. So these are my equipments. My curve shears and my chunkers. My number 30 blade. This is what I use to do like basic trims underneath the feet so you can get in between the pads. My clipper. This is an Andis clipper. And then my Dremel to grind the nails after I cut them so they're not as sharp and to help get the extra layers off as well. Okay. So the first thing that I usually like to do is I like to clear the hair from underneath the feet so I can actually see the nail. You just always put the blade on, turn the clipper on, turn the blade on as well. And then you always want to go down, just like go around the pad. Buddy's being a good boy. Yeah. I had to choose a good dog.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute. So he's got hair in between his
Yep.
toes
There's
or-
hair. You see all the hair in there?
Yeah, yeah.
Usually you want to clear that out because it'll get matted. You know, like dreadlocks.
And
And then what?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And then so it will affect their nails somehow?
Well, it'll affect the way they walk and also their heat. You know, it's hot outside. You want to make sure you clear that so it can express their heat.
Okay.
See all that hair growing? And he'll be slipping on the floor,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
because it's slippery.
I didn't know that.
So I usually just go around the pads. You know, gently too, you know, you're not like gouging it.
Yeah, he seems to be like thinking he's getting a pedicure or a manicure.
Yeah, but he's really good. He's an old man. His mom is a groomer too, so he's been handled a lot.
I see.
And then I usually like do up in the eye areas. You know how some dogs they can't see ever, and then they get like these little goopies. I usually hold them by their chin, brush it back, and then just scoop it out a little.
So if anybody's listening on a radio part here, Aminah is working on Buddy. You know how when
He
dogs
got a
have
little
hair
more.
over their eyes, she's taking that out right now.
Just in the corner, and then along the bridge. Now, Buddy's mommy really likes a really full face on him. Normally, I would like trim all this down personally as my techniques, but his mommy likes to keep that full, so he looks all fuzzy. So I'm not
Mina,
going to
what
cut
kind
that
of
off.
dog is Buddy?
Buddy is a poodle. Is he a Shih Tzu or just poodle? He's a Shih Tzu, a Shih Tzu and poodle mix.
Okay. So big fans of Buddy over here.
Yeah, everybody's a big fan of Buddy, he says.
So now
And then I
what
usually
tool is
just
that now that you're using?
Oh, my comb. This is a really good metal comb. I have another comb that I don't really too much care for. It's a black one. I'll show you. It's one of these. They look similar, but the difference is that these points on this comb, they're a little bit more pointy, where this is a little bit more blunt. And this is a little bit higher quality. It's harder than this. Like the pins are falling out of this one effortlessly after a couple of months of using, where these ones, this will probably stay for years. And
Okay.
it wasn't too expensive either.
Okay.
I think maybe like $10
Wow.
for that one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
people who are interested in doing this, Amina, where are you right now? Are you at the client's house, or are you?
Yeah, I'm at one of my friend's house. I asked if I could do a little setup tutorial for y'all.
Yeah,
And
so
she
I'm
was
just
like,
saying,
of course.
yeah, people can do this if they want to get into it. They could do it at home, right? Because you give a course.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was the whole like purpose of like borrowing somebody's kitchen. So like you could do it out of your own home, like, for practicing, get you a little table set up, get your equipment. It comes with like a little tray that you can put all your equipment underneath. And then when I go do the nails, I always pull the hair back. That way you can see what's going on. And then usually where the curve is, like where it starts curving, that's where the vein is. So with Buddy, I'm just going to go like just a tip here because otherwise he might bleed. And then he'll be mad at me.
Yeah.
And he'll be mad.
Man, this.
Sometimes I'm just going to turn him so I can do it the other way. So, and then this is a way you can do it, flip the arm backwards like this, instead of like holding it all the way up like this, where he's uncomfortable, and he is old too.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna take the tips off like that. And then for people, like when you're in doubt, just do a little at a time, you don't have to do a whole bunch, or you could do the main part and then take your Dremel and file behind it,
Wow,
and then when you start to get really close to the quick, you see that little black dot in there? See that little
Yeah,
black dot right
yeah.
there? That's you're very close to the vein.
So stop.
So that
right?
means you're really, yeah.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's good for people to know that because this is.
Yeah. And like even like if you look inside of his nail on this pinky, and the pinky, you'll see it's kind of hollow in there.
Uh-huh.
Then you're much closer to the vein. So just take the tips
He's
off of that.
so good. Wow.
Yeah.
He's
He is a very good boy.
having fun.
Yeah, he's having fun. I don't know.
Mr. Producer,
But he had a long morning.
I think you got an instant feedback on Mr. Producer.
Sure.
Chester from Arlington said, my dog has really bad mats. Should I groom? I guess they don't. Well, should I groom them myself or bring him to a professional for this job?
Well, if he's matted, then I mean, it depends on his confidence level on what he feels that he should do. If you're just starting out, I would say start out really slow, and if the dog is matted, start with the number 10 blade. Like for underneath the feet, I did a number 30. That's like super duper short. A number 10 will still be short too, but not as short as that.
Okay.
It'd be
cool.
like the length of your eyebrows. But if it's that matted and you're scared that you might cut them, just take them to the groomer and be done with
Yeah,
it.
good idea. I think I'm good. Okay, so now what you did, Amina, with Buddy is let's reiterate here. You clean the hair between the heads and then you cut the nails.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing?
So I'm just brushing all the hair down, and I'm gonna get all this extra hair away from the foot. That way I can see like what's going on with the foot, and that's how you end up with that nice round pretty look for the feet. Even like if you don't groom the whole dog, just having a nice foot on the dog, and I'm using my curve for that. Having a nice foot on the dog will give the dog a nice look. So I'm just going like with the pad, like going around and then around the nails, because remember he still has nails.
Yeah.
And then once I flip it over, I'm going to brush the hair up and like perfect it, So just trimming it.
Wow.
ever so lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
lightly.
he
Don't like
likes this.
push down hard.
Good buddy.
And then
He's loving it. Do you find that a lot that dogs actually like this?
no, not all dogs really like this.
No, I don't. The dogs don't like it.
especially the front feet. So like now I trimmed it around and I brushed the hair up so it's all fluffy.
Yeah.
Now I just take my chunkers and I just kind of like shape it around like this.
Wow.
And then I go around the front.
Wow. Look at the difference between that one and the other one. Incredible.
But keeping your hand balanced, not that you're going up and down as you cut.
And I'm using the comb to kind of.
Yeah, clear out the loose hair that fell.
Okay.
Refluff it back up so I can see what I missed.
Wow, this is great information. And guys, if you want some more information, go to officialpetboutique.com. So
Yeah,
I
see
mean,
this?
what's
There you go.
with dogs? They have is it the thumb that they have that's kind of up?
Yeah, the dew claw. Yeah,
and
Buddy has one right here. I'll show you.
yeah. Does
Just
that
gonna
get
turn
cut
him around.
too?
It does. I'll trim it. I didn't trim it before, but I'll trim it. See, here's his thumbnail, his dew claw.
So that would be like his thumb.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, and then so like his nails are black over here, but this nail is white. So you'll be able to see like where his vein is. If you move all that hair, see the pink in there? Can you see that pink?
Okay.
And then there's an itty bitty little part right here in the tip that's white that I can trim. So I only want to do like that much
Yeah.
because that vein is right there. You have to allow space for the tip of the vein to, be naturally taking its course. If you go any deeper than that, he'll bleed out. And, that goes, that's like a main vein that blood will just pump out and pour out
Oh my
if you
God.
cut it. But if somebody did end up cutting it, you can always use the septic powder. That's going to stop it instantly. And it's just like a yellow powder.
I see. All right.
Okay.
But people who have never done this before, if they don't talk to you or get in a course or something, they probably should do some research beforehand, I assume.
You could, or like, let's say you decided to, go gun ho and cut the nails and not be prepared, and you cut the vein. Just get some like cornstarch or some flour, and you'll have to pack it in and then hold it for like 60 seconds.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then when you get to the legs, see how it's like short and then long. His mommy likes him to be more full, but so I would just like go straight down and round this out.
Okay. So you're using those chunkers again?
Yeah, my chunker is my favorite. Now, every groomer is different. Like for me, I only use my curved and my chunkers during my grooms. Like when I'm scissoring, I don't use anything else. Some people use straights, some people use thinners. Let me see. So these would be like thinners where it's smaller. See how like the teeth are much closer together?
Okay.
And mine are much further apart because I take big amounts of hair out. And then a lot of people tend to use like their straight shears, like these here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But I don't use these. I just use my curved. I like my curved and my chunkers. It's my favorite. That's how I work
go-to.
best.
I got you.
Oh yeah, all the time. So that's just how you do like a normal like nail and then round out the foot, and you do that for the whole body. It's the same process for all the way around. And then
Wow.
the eyes, for the eyes, like most people are like, oh, the dog can't see, and they like take the whole forehead off of the dog.
Uh-huh.
Like that's not necessary.
Wow.
So most of the time.
He looks so much more healthy. He looks wow. You got to think at
So
some level he knows it too.
right. And then when you do this, so if people just stop like chopping the head off like this and just pull it forward and then just cut it straight across like this.
Hey, buddy, look, you can see now, bud.
Yeah. And just in here. Sounds like we got somebody at the door. There. Now he can see really nice, but he's going blind anyways.
Oh,
So,
look at him.
yep. So that's, and so you get some, you can't really see him. His eyes are dark, but that's just how you do it.
Wow, look at the difference. That's
So
so great.
it is. So from that to that, it's a
Yeah.
huge difference.
And you
And
did
like
it.
without even like cutting anything on the body, like just having a nice like leg and foot, nobody will even notice that the hair is not even cut on here. And if you have like a nice little face, like me personally, I don't like all that hair on his nose, but
But the
his
client,
mommy does.
yeah, the kid,
Yeah.
she likes it. Wow. And
So whatever she wants, she gets.
wow.
But if it was my dog, this will all be gone. Personally. But
Wow.
we're just gonna
Guys,
leave it like that.
we're watching Aminah Hamdan kind of show us, how a true pro does this. And Aminah, talk about your courses and how people
Yeah, so
tell me about it.
yeah, so with my course, I show you literally I have all videos in there on how to do everything step by step, and how to perfect your techniques over and over again. And then my teachings are a lot of visual, like a lot of like videos, visual, because that's how I learn best, just by watching somebody do it.
Mhm.
And there's that controversy. Can you really learn, online versus like in-person grooming? But I'll tell you, with like how things have been with COVID, you better adjust yourself and learn how to learn differently, because because you don't know what's going to happen, and you have to be able to like you know make new ways of life. So
Yeah.
like most of my courses, or not most of them, all of them are online. And if you're in Milwaukee, you can come over to the boutique and I can teach you hands on there as well. Otherwise, via Zoom, we'll do it just kind of like this, so I can see what you're doing, tell you which way to lift the leg and bend the leg, and whichever way is better. So,
Wow, that's pretty
but
amazing.
you can, yeah. And if they want to get a hold of me, it's straight to the point petgrooming.com. You just fill out with your email and information, and it'll go straight to my calendar. And then I'll get you set up with an appointment, and I'll talk to them and see where they're at, what they want to do, what their goal is and what they're trying to reach.
All right. Well, I look at the difference.
Um,
I mean, that is such a great job. Hey, Mr. Producer, we got one instant feedback, and then we'll we'll be at the end of our show. And Amina, thank you so much. That was so great to see.
yeah,
To finally see
absolutely.
what we've been talking about, and really cool. All right, so we got Mr. Producer.
Yeah. I'm just gonna read three because two of them are clients.
Okay.
Holly from San Jose said, "I've been waiting on this show for so long. This is what we needed."
Okay. Cool.
Thought that was sweet.
What did it say? I can't hear.
Oh, I apologize.
She was just saying that's one woman who her name is Holly, I guess, Mr. Producer.
Yes.
She said that what is you got it? You have it in front of you.
I've been waiting on this show for so long. This is what we needed. That's what Holly from San Jose said. And then we have Dorothy from Vegas. She says, "I prefer this type of show. Watching you groom and explain it kind of feels like I'm watching the Discovery Channel."
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right.
And then I guess one of the questions, I guess to close it out, would be Catherine from Charlotte. She says, "With your grooming services, is it recorded or structured like this Zoom call?"
What did it say?
I believe she said, "With your grooming services, is it recorded or structured like this Zoom call?" This Zoom call, I assume she's talking
Maybe
about.
she means like if it's live like this, or if the videos are up there or pre-recorded. I guess that's probably what she wants to know. I'm guessing. I mean,
What's the question? I couldn't hear him.
can you hear me, Amina? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I just can't hear Arthur. Yeah.
Okay, all right. The this woman wanted to know if on when you're showing people this, is it live like we were just doing, or
Oh
the
yeah.
video is pre-recorded?
Oh no, it's live. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, what was her name?
Catherine.
Catherine. So Catherine, they're live just like this. This is what you'll be doing if you get in there. Excuse me, and you go to officialpetboutique.com. Amina, thank you so much for showing us this. That was totally cool. I've been wanting to see that. That's pretty neat. Anything you want to leave us with? It was a real terrific demonstration. Thank you.
But the only thing I would say, if you wanted to get a hold of me, my phone number is 414-369-8870. My website is straight-to-the-point-petgrooming.com and officialpetboutique.com. Next time I have to show you my boutique. It's just about done. And everybody step out of your normal conditions of being comfortable or just settling for whatever is being tossed your way and go create your own path. That's the most important thing to do.
That's Aminah Hamdan,
So-
guys. Great guest. Guys, we will be right back. Stay right there. Great job, Aminah.
Thank you.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.